What's up, y'all? Another okay episode of Hunter x Hunter, Hunter, whatever the fuck you want to say, however you want to pronounce it. But anyway, it's episode 87. It wasn't too much shit going on this episode. Just like the title said, they were just going through the motions. Netero and them taking out the Chimera ants and shit, and going and killing with training and whatnot. But anyway, we see how Netero, Nove, and Morel is taking out the ants. Morel is making a little smoke, and Nove is, sending them with his little conjurer. Yeah, that nigga's a conjurer, like I said, abilities to some world, some whatever place, and Netero waiting on them to whoop their ass. And Colt spots that shit, and he's like, hey, Penguin, whatever, something ain't right, man. These motherfuckers disappearing. We need to figure some shit out. And the humans might be rebelling or some shit. We need to find something. We need to figure something out. Come up with a plan, to get these niggas. So anyway, they talk and whatnot, and they, plan on something. Plan on laying a trap. And Nove, Morel, and the chairman, they experience. They know what they doing, so they know they finna start laying some traps and whatnot. Because what Nove and them doing is attacking the undisciplined squads, the ones that's just all willy nilly and everywhere. They attacking them, and they worried that the more disciplined squads might band together, which is gonna make it hard for them to take them out. So they plan on falling into some of them traps with that Colt and the Penguin dude setting up. Anyway, we see that Gon and Killua, they make it to 3 hours using Ren, and which is impressive because they only did that in 10 days. I'm guessing that from whatever they said later on in the episode. But so Biscuit tell them to go fight Knuckle, who's still sitting there fucking waiting for 10 days. Damn, Knuckle. He's been sitting there waiting for 10 days. And anyway, so Knuckle looks at them like, y'all tired and shit, man. Y'all won't underestimate me like this. So he's like, man, y'all can hit me as many times as y'all want to. I'm still not gonna move from this spot. So, Gon and Killua will see that they know they can't beat this nigga. So Gon, like, I'm gonna keep hitting you until you move from that spot. So you see Gon charge up his fucking rock, a sideshow with you, whatever, Janky and Goose, and then bam, and hit Knuckle. And his ass, you see his ass slide back and get knocked out. Which is pretty fucking funny. Which is pretty funny, But anyway, he wake up and go in the Killua's room and whatnot. Why do I keep saying it? So he wake up and go in the Killua's room and you see them that they didn't take his towel away from him. And going like, because you're a good guy. Animals like Hunter, and all, so whatever and all that shit. And he said something, we get his little code of honor or whatnot, and he agrees to fight them as much as they want to in the next 20 days, which means they got 20 days to whoop this nigga. Well, anyway, you probably know that. But anyway, so yeah, is that it? And there wasn't shit really going on this episode. I mean, we see Palm, with the knife about to stab. Palm about to stab Knuckles. Palm about to shake Knuckles' head. But he said her food was good, so she calmed down a bit. But anyway, I guess with this form of training, Biscuit training them with stamina and whatnot, cause there's gonna be a lot of fucking Chimera ants, and there's gonna be a lot of fucking fights, so they're gonna be able to need to fight back to back. Anyway, so they need to be able to do that. So that's probably why she's doing this and having them go fight Knuckle after, so they can be able to do all that shit and whatnot. And then we see Shoot spot their ass, you know what I mean? Shoot in the corner behind it. No, he behind a tree or whatnot, you know, he spot their ass. He like, oh, I didn't know. He like, no. I don't trust this thing. I don't trust Knuckle enough. I mean, he knows that Knuckle is not stupid enough to tell him where he is, but he knows that, you know, he might slip up and tell him about him. So he plans on going and killing her after they get done training, which would mean they're gonna be even more tired. So I don't know, but this could be part of with going and kill her training with Knuckle. This could be part of Biscuit plan to try to find out where not Knuckle Shoot is, you know, let his guard down and go after them while she in the back. You know, she might stop this or something. She might, you know, while they walking away, she might have a little talk with Shoot or whatnot, but I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, man. But anyway, like I said, no, I didn't say, but based on what from looking at Shoot and having I don't know, with the little hand thing, when he did the little hand thing and the way he's acting now, I'm guessing he might be probably a manipulator or some shit, man, or conjurer or some shit. Those are the only two I could think of. Those are the only two possible name types he could have. Cause fuck, you know, my notes are. It's gonna take a while. I don't know. It's gonna take a while to pull up my notes or whatnot and scroll all the way down the fucking end. But anyway, he might be like I said, he might be a manipulator or a conjurer. But anyway, it don't look like too much shit going on in next week's episode from the trailer thingy. But anyway, I'll see you niggas later. Peace the fuck out.